Hey, it's Doc. Welcome to the channel. And today I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a preview of something that I just bought, which I really didn't intend on showing you right away, but today's so cool, I need to show it to you. This is Griffin behind me of Griffin Detailing, and we're going to span around to the new vehicle, and this is my brand new 2023 GMC Denali Ultimate Yukon, which Brock has been very kind to have ceramic coated for me. This is the second vehicle that I've ceramic coated. The first one is the Corolla GR, which you are all familiar with. And I thought it was pretty important to do this one. One, because you did such a great job on the last one. And the second reason was, because it was white. And the last white vehicles that I've owned developed these orange spots, like rust spots.
Yep. Yes, usually rust spots are caused by, over time, you're going to drive the car, your brakes make brake dust. Sometimes that doesn't just stick to your wheels. That'll end up on the lower portions of the paint, and that is just basically raw steel powder on the side of the car. Over time, raw steel reacts with oxygen, water, creates rust, and so you end up with little, what looks like rust spots over the bottom of the car.
Which requires an acid wash to get rid of, right?
Yes, to usually get rid of those, you can either acid wash the car, or you can use what's called an iron remover, which goes on pH neutral, but when it reacts with the iron, it becomes an acid. So it's essentially the same thing, but it's a little bit safer.
Now, is that a service you offer?
That is. It is offered with every paint correction receives that, and it can be added on upon request. If someone comes in with a white car and I see, maybe one or two spots on the door, I'll just do it. Or if it's all over the bottom, I'll ask them, hey, do you want this taken care of? And if they want to do it, we'll go ahead and do it, and it doesn't add much time.
Now, is that an extra charge then for that? Or does that kind of come with,
With paint corrections, it's included, but if it's really bad and just all over the car, it's just a small charge just based off of time. Chemicals, not really an issue.
Okay. So getting back to the ceramic coating, which... I have very little knowledge about how that actually works. I know it's super slick, and with my Corolla, and I live on a gravel road, that car gets filthy, and all I have to do is just run it through a quick car wash, or even take the hose to it, and it looks like I waxed it. I mean, it almost is self-cleaning. Yeah,
that's actually a great property of ceramic coatings is they're considered self-cleaning, and that is because your paint is a very porous surface on the top of the clear coat, and when you apply that coating, it helps fill in those pores and just make it super smooth, super slick, to the point where it's harder for stuff to get stuck in those pores, and it'll clean off easier. Which is why usually if let's say you just rinse off your car that's been all dirty and muddy, you're going to have all those dirt stains on the bottom. Those are because that dirt is in the pores of the coating, has to be touched to come off.
And that works as well, like on the plastic trim too?
Yep, all the plastic trim, it gets coated as well, makes it super slick, super hydrophobic. Water will run straight off. And
my wheels look amazing. I've never seen them this shiny. Yeah, I didn't expect, they were shiny coming from the dealer, but I didn't expect them to be even shinier. Yep. So that's pretty amazing.
Yeah, on the wheels, we just do a very thorough decontamination, get all the brake dust off, all the dirt, dust, mud, and then we apply a ceramic sealant, similar to a coating, easier to apply, less durable, which is just a trade-off you get, and then on the tires you make them look nice.
So I assume that helps with brake dust then too?
Yep, it'll help brake dust from sticking, but just not for as long, especially with how hot wheels get. It can kill most wax products, so you want to go the ceramic route.
How long will it last?
This ceramic coating is rated at about 5 to 7 years. It's a 2-layer coating, so you can actually, if here in a year or two you see a bunch of scratches popping up, you can bring it in, get those polished out, and then we just apply that top layer again, and you're still good to go.
And what's the maintenance required for that?
We always recommend once to twice a month washing the vehicle, especially during winter when you get all the salt along the side. That way you keep that salt from building up over time and just clogging the coating. However, at bare minimum, every 3 months it just needs decontaminated, which includes an iron remover, as I said, a mineral remover, and just a general overall exterior detail. Right. And that usually brings it back to original properties.
And you had mentioned once to me that it should come back once a year just to get checked to make sure that it's got the coating on it.
Yep, once a year is just to, more or less for me, to check over it, make sure there's not a lot of defects in the paint, all the coating looks fine, it's reacting how it should, it's in the places that it should be, and there's just no issues. That way we can catch an issue before it's 5 years down the line.
Right. Okay. God, it just looks stunning. And like I said, I've always liked white vehicles, but in general, in the past 15, 20 years, I've avoided them.
Yeah.
Because of that issue with the rust spots and stuff like that. Now, you guys want, I'll go over the Ultimate Denali, but really look at that black chrome on the front. They call that Vader chrome, I believe, and that really makes the white pop. This truck looks amazing. So we'll do a quick walk around. Again, I love that Vader chrome. That looks really, really nice. Now, we were talking about how maybe a little bit of a ding is I would have liked to have seen them continue the black chrome around the windows. That may become a wrapping project for me. And, you guys know how much I love wrapping. And at least that looks easy. But yes, that really, really pops. So what I'll do is, if you guys are in central Iowa and you want to have your car ceramic coated, what other services do you have, Brock?
We do ceramic coatings, paint, glass, wheels of any kind, interiors, ceramic coating interiors, shampooing carpets,
full
details.
detailing,
yep.
And actually waxing too.
Yes, we do offer even very high quality concourse level paste waxes for show vehicles, old cars, classic cars. And then we offer maintenance detailing, which is we can come to you once a month, clean it inside, outside, or even just the inside. You get a discounted rate because it's always nice and clean.
Sounds awesome. So I will put Brock's information into the description. It is Griffin Detailing, and I am so happy. This thing is amazing looking, and I can't wait for the next car to bring to you. Actually, I can because I don't want to pay the money. All right, thanks, Brock. You have a great day.
You too.
We'll see you guys out there.